Hi there, this is Rich Page, and this is a mini conversion review for ptengine.com. Okay, so I'm going to give you some quick advice and thoughts on how you would go about improving conversions and sales and reducing the bounce rate, particularly from your homepage. So I'm on here. My immediate first thoughts is there's so much going on, and because you've got this animation, which I know is kind of cool, but one of the major challenges, as you can probably notice already, on this browser width that I'm using on Firefox, your headline is cut off. This is 10,050 width, and many of your visitors will be using this browser width, or some even smaller. So you really got to fix this. Improve your site, let PT Engine run on your site, and you know what. Unfortunately, the rest of it's cut off. PT Engine is free to use as long as you want. Set it up in just 1 minute. That's good. Name, email address, sign up now. Okay, my immediate thoughts to this is above the page fold here, you are not explaining any unique value proposition about this service whatsoever. I'm guessing that it's some kind of heat map thing because I see heat maps in the background. But I mean, an instant question I want to know is how is this any different or better than Crazy Egg or any of the other options out there? You need to, instead of having this whole area with this background image of the animation of walking through what it's like to use the tool, which is useful, definitely, but I would move this to another area or make it smaller and not as, don't take up all the page width, because people are going to have to scroll down to check out the rest of it. You want to make it more prominent. Another issue is you've got this here, appeared immediately, haven't signed up yet. Tell us your thoughts and leave us your email if you need a reply. Well, the problem is I haven't even checked out your website yet, and you're asking me this immediately that you haven't signed up yet. So I wouldn't pop that up immediately. I would pop that up much, maybe 60 seconds after you arriving, or if you pop it up if it seems like I've had an issue. I'm looking at another page and I seem stuck. It's a good idea though, but just don't pop it up immediately. This here, name, email address, sign up now. Sign up. This call to action is very weak. Sign up now. Sign up free now. Sign up free in just 1 minute. Privacy policy here, I'd just simply say we won't spam you. You could actually take that off here, but this is much too much for people. Just are not going to put the details in here without scrolling down. So it's almost a waste of space on this. So I would actually have just a button on here that says to learn more instead of sign up now, because you need to really take them through to a page that explains the benefits. I'm going to close this. What PT Engine can do to you. Friendly interface, real-time data, responsive website support, and more. Unfortunately, those are very feature-driven, and I don't see any benefits. There's no benefit wording in there. It doesn't tell me whether I can find out what visitors are doing on my website, and find out the key areas that they're getting stuck and are not converting, for example. Very straightforward thing that I would mention. But you've really, as I said, you've really got to compare yourself to your competitors. You say what's unique, what you can do on this site without, because people are just going to be honest, go to crazyegg.com and compare you. And if you don't look much better, I mean, this looks like a pretty good tool to me. It looks like a very good interface, but people are still going to look. So anyway, it's good that you've got take a tour here. I would actually add take a tour to the main call to action here. I'll come back to that. Over 10,000 companies. This is really good. This is good social proof numbers here. Improve their businesses using PT Engine. I would put logos of these companies, particularly if there's any big ones, because that'll help build social proof. I haven't heard of any of those, unfortunately. Takes up way too much room, though. I would actually have a couple show at once, and any blocks of text that are this long and this wide are just not very easy, and it's just much too big font. Okay, this is better. This is more like the format I was thinking of the logo. Use PT Engine, sign up now. Okay, you still haven't clearly explained the reasons to use this site and the unique value proposition stuff. You just add even an area here like why you'll love using PT Engine, instead of what PT Engine can do for you, and then clearly put short bullet point reasons why you should use you. Maybe you're cheaper than the other providers out there. Maybe you offer more additional functionality that they don't. I don't get any of this from this page whatsoever, and you're kind of relying on people clicking on this tour button. By the way, this seems really strange hidden down here. It almost looks like it's a commenting system. So I would take that off there because that just seems like it's plain in the wrong place. I'm going to just click on your take a tour now, just to see what it's like. If this is any better. Okay, heat map. Okay, this is a bit better. At least it breaks down. Boost your conversions by knowing how visitors are engaging. Okay, so again, this is good. It explains the. It's not obvious whether you can click on these to expand it. That's a bit weird. I don't understand. That's not very good intuitive way of navigating there. I would again point out how is this better. Look, the Hotjar is out there now, and Crazy Egg. You've got to really explain why this is better. Say yours is more accurate. Yours, you get more visitors included with this. You get. I don't know whether these. I mean, I know whether these are unique or not, but your visitors probably may not. They're probably doing some exploration and checking out their options, like page analysis. It's very basic wording here. Put some more value proposition wording in here that's going to explain this. Scroll reach map. This is cut off, it looks like. Maybe it is, but again, it's because of the width that you're using here. This is good, but you need. I would actually leave the words on here as it scrolls because it's not even obvious what those are without the words. Event. And for this, you need to have videos. I would have videos on here. A site that I really like that does a good job with this is the video. Wistia.com does a really good job with their how they show their product, their features page with mini videos. Same with GetResponse.com. Check out those. Event. What's event mean? I mean, take a step back and think what your average user will know and what they'll need help with. What's group analytics? Is this for people in groups, or which I doubt it is, but people are going to get confused. Contents with common attributes. Group analytics, and say, is this unique? I don't know whether this is unique. For example, campaign. I mean, you've got some nice visuals, but again, you're making it hard to understand what's unique and good about this. Whether it's just a master of all, but not particularly good at anything. But the interface looks good. Here, this one looks. Finally, you've got a video here. Okay, looks like that's going to have a bit of a video. Use PT Engine. This is your call to action. Use PT Engine to improve online business. That's very generic. Very generic. No professional analytics skills required. That's good. It's free to use as long as you're set up. See, this is fine having this here. Even this is a bit too big though. And it looks like it's going to click to something else. I don't know why you've got those dots there. It's confusing. I would make this much smaller, and this kind of cuts off too much here. I would actually put it into the white area and make it part of the page because people might just think, oh, that's the bottom of the page. So let's just get up quickly your plans. Free sign. You can't even see that on this. These are huge. Wow. You're asking to sign up here, and then you're trying to show the features. This is very confusing, and this is really small text and really unusual way of showing this. It's just much too confusing. You've got to really greatly simplify this. Bonus package for the first 30 days, free after 30 days. This is way too confusing for most visitors. You really got to figure out how you can streamline this. Zero. This is good. Say free. This is a free trial. Is there any time limited with this? What's the catch? What don't you get? It's not obvious. It's not clear what is in this that isn't in this one. So that's not very good. See plan details after sign up or contact us. I don't understand. People are going to be struggling with this page. You certainly don't need to have two sign up options here. Look, you're not even giving them the option to choose which one they want. So you need a button for each one that takes them through down to a separate path. Okay, so that's 10 minutes worth of help for you, and hopefully you found that useful and would love to continue to give you some advice to help increase your conversion rates and sales. Okay, thanks.